Hi.
They just love attention.
A lot of the dogs we have here are seniors. A lot of them just sleep all day. They like being outside. They like going onto walks. They just like being around people and getting love and attention. They're misunderstood, and just because they're older doesn't mean that they're a lost cause or that they're not going to make good pets. I think a lot of people are under the misconception that seniors are always going to have dollar signs attached to them as they get older because they'll get, there's always a possibility they're going to get cancer, they're going to have this, they're going to have that, but that doesn't mean that you can't support them for the rest of their life, especially when you've had them 14, 15 years, when they need you the most at that time. We started pet sitting 10 years ago. It started off as a hobby because I worked at a vet hospital full time. Me and John were dating at the time, so date nights kind of turned into letting dogs out. And then one of our dogs in a kennel situation, and he got injured while we were away on vacation. And then we kind of promised that we never wanted another family to go through what we went through. So we made this a full-time gig for us to be able to take care of people's animals while they're away, so they didn't have to worry about their dogs getting hurt, and there was a safe place for their animals to be. And then as soon as we got this place, we were able to do more boarding and daycare. So we started this kind of full-time 6 years ago. And then we started the rescue about a year and a half ago. So it was always a dream of mine when I was a child to do rescue, and I've always had a soft spot in my heart with seniors, just because they are overlooked in shelters and they're overlooked in life in general. We've had a couple dogs come in that were relinquished because they were seniors and people wanted younger dogs. So they'll get rid of the seniors right away and then they'll go next door and get a puppy or a kitten or something like that. And then they just decline so rapidly in a shelter situation. Reese was my golden child. I'll probably tear up talking about her, but she was like my favorite rescue that came in. She just passed away in November. She was like one of the first seniors we came in. She was like one of our longest term ones. We had her for like 3 years.
Can I help you?
She got me my start on TikTok, making videos and like posts and stuff like that to show people that seniors aren't lost causes. Waffle, who I'm gonna have you meet, is a 9-year-old pitty that we have with us. That's upstairs that we've had for 3 years too. A lot of the misconceptions are too that because we have pitties, a lot of people are in the misconception that pitties are bad dogs. A lot of it is lack of education and breeders and backyard breeders and owners training them to be that way. Willie is a case we have right now. He was found tied up in Philadelphia on Castor Avenue. He was found tied up for 9 hours and somebody found him and then they contacted us and we took him in. And then Betsy we took from Act Philly. She was on the urgent care list, so she was on the euthanasia list for lack of space and like medical stuff, so we have had her for about a month and a half.
Hi, Betsy.
She's a very happy dog. So that kind of gets to me when you like look at these dogs and you're like, you were going to be put down because of lack of space and you were dumped because you may have had something wrong with him. We currently have 14 in the rescue right now. Daycare can be anywhere from like 10 dogs a day up to like maybe 16, 17 dogs a day for daycare during the week. And then boarding, we usually try to stay between like 5 or 6, maybe 8 at most overnight. It's a lot. I mean, me and John, obviously we live here, so it's 24/7, 365. It's holidays, it's weekends, it takes a toll on your life. Sometimes it's hard to kind of separate between church and state with us, so we're trying to kind of navigate to where we're able to spend more time together versus just kind of having business and rescue 24/7. I just feel like a lot of people don't understand like the toll it takes on us, especially me, because it's like if I can't help that dog, like people don't understand why kind of a thing. And it's more so it's like I wish kind of people were like, how are you doing versus like, how's my dog doing, or can you watch my dog, or can you go save this dog, or can you do this? And it's just like sometimes it's just like we're human beings too at the end of the day, and we opened up our home and our hearts and everything to take care of animals. We treat our clients like family. We talk to them like, how's your mom doing, how's your dad doing, how's this person, how's that doing? So it's just kind of like we try to talk to them as like human beings too outside of business owners because we actually care. So it's just kind of having people kind of do that back to us kind of means a lot to us too.